Go me. I'm 100 days sober. It has been 100 days since I had 2 bottles of red wine, and I've honestly never felt better. So I kind of wanted to take you back over the last few months. The reason why I decided to go sober was because I was getting really bad gastritis. I had probably a really shitty relationship with alcohol. Whenever I drank, I didn't know when to stop and I would black out, and that was cool and fun and funny, and I don't regret my 20s, but in my 30s, I didn't want to wake up with anxiety anymore. I didn't want to wake up thinking, what did I say? Why did I say that? Oh, fuck, I feel depressed. I feel like shit. And then get to Monday and have the Monday morning blues. I just didn't want that anymore. So I decided after I met this awesome chick called Rebecca Weller, who wrote a book called A Happier Hour, I should say. I did a podcast with her, and she inspired me to go on this 90-day challenge. She's got a company called Sexy Sobriety. She's 4 years sober, and she decided to give up the booze. Pretty much the same scenario. First at the bar, always the last one to leave. She was an introvert, so it made her feel confident and fun. And anyway, she started Sexy Sobriety, and now she influences people like myself to maybe give up the booze. So I've done it. I've done 100 days, and I'm going to keep going for now. I don't know when I'll start again. I've got my mum's 60th on the weekend, and I've already had a message off my brother saying, like, are you drinking? Because it's so not like me. And I went to an event the other weekend, and I noticed a massive thing about myself, and it was a huge aha moment. The reason why I love drinking when I go to events and, you know, having 4 or 5 drinks sometimes before I go, or the reason why I like doing that so much before an event is because if I'm uncomfortable and feeling insecure, which I do when I walk into a room, I feel like sometimes like the walls are closing in on me. People looking at me for what I'm wearing. Am I being funny? Am I being this? Am I being that? I actually get quite angry when I'm uncomfortable and put in an uncomfortable position. So fear for me brings out anger. For some people it might bring out, they might shut down, but for me it brings out anger. And I got angry, here comes the cat, I got angry in that moment, and I went, oh my God, I'm not enjoying myself because I haven't had a drink, I can't eat the food, I'm doing this, and I was an angry person. And I realized that whenever I'm putting in an uncomfortable position, that's what I do. So that's why I've drank before. Another big moment for me was when my friend Pete died, and I didn't know what to do with myself. I felt like I wanted to eat every fucking thing in sight, and I wanted to drink 20 bottles of wine because that's what I do. When I'm sad, I drink. When I'm angry, I drink. When I'm happy, I drink. I always use it as an excuse, you know, to suppress emotions. And in this moment, I decided to give up sugar, and I had also been giving up the booze. And in this moment, I went, fuck, I can't have sugar and I can't drink red wine. What do I do? So I meditated, and I did a grief meditation, and I brought up so much shit. And I sat with my feelings, and for the first time I didn't eat them away or drink them away, and it was hard. I had some really hard moments, but I feel so fucking awesome now because of it. And I know that in future, if I'm feeling like that, I can meditate and maybe release a lot of stuff, if that makes me feel good. So I've had to find all these new coping mechanisms. Weight loss has been a great thing on the side. Like, to be honest, I'm not weighing myself, but I know by clothes, by the way that I see my face, I've got rid of the bloating, and my anxiety disappeared. Feels like it's gone. And that to me is an amazing, amazing thing. So if you're thinking about sobriety, it might not be forever. It might just be for the time. I don't know when I'm going to drink again. I'm getting married this year. I've got my hens party, and everyone keeps asking me when I'm going to drink again. And if you look through Instagram and if you look through life, everything revolves around booze. And for the first time in my life, I don't know if I want my life to revolve around booze. But then when I think like that, I think, oh, well, my fiance is going to leave me. He's not going to want to be with me because I'm not that fun, drunk person. I've had all these things go through my head. I'm still not going to have a glass of wine, even though now talking about it, oh, my taste buds are going, oh, maybe you could. I'm not going to. I'm going to see what happens, and who knows? I might have a drink, like I said, next week. I might have a drink in a month. I might not have a drink on my wedding day. I might have a drink next year. Who knows? I might never have one ever again.